Alright, so let's use this strategy all together with B. Alright, we have that the number of liters is equal to 9m plus 124. How many liters do we have in B?
191.5.
Okay, so Brooke, where is that 190.5?
191.
91.5. Brooke, where's that 191.5 going to get substituted in for? That's liters, isn't it? Hey Terrence, instead of trying to talk to her, why don't you actually pick up a pencil and write some stuff down? You might be able to learn. You literally had to pick it up when I said something to you. I wish you were as funny as you think you are. Learn something. Okay. Alright, so 191.5 is equal to 9m plus 124. And I'm sorry for making fun of you, but I also want you to learn something. Stop goofing off, try to learn. Alright, so 191.5 is equal to 9m plus 124. So what are we going to do to solve for m?
Subtract.
Subtract 124?
From both sides.
Okay. And so 124 minus 124 again is 0. And 191.5 minus 124.
67.5.
Hey look, that's the 67.5 from right there. Hey Kyson, it helps to learn when your head is up. London, it helps when your head is this way. There we go. Alright, we're starting to get there. 67.5 is equal to 9m. Last step. Divide by 9. Okay?
Yeah, I knew that.
Good. Let's learn some more. So 7.5 minutes is equal to m.
Yeah.
Alright. We're only going to do A and B, but I want you to notice something. What is the first thing we did in both of these equations?
Divide.
That's all right. We subtracted the 124, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after we subtracted 124, we divided by 9. Okay. So let's look at D. How many liters do we have in D?
4.
P.
P number of liters. So what's going to take the place, or what's that P going to get substituted in for?
L.
That's still the number of liters, isn't it? So really, I guess I should have said, notice how 151 substituted in for the number of liters, right?
Yeah.
And then 191.5 was substituted in for the number of liters. So P is going to get substituted in for the number of liters. Okay, so that equals 9m plus 124. Hey, what was the first step we did in each of these equations? Or what was the next step we did? We subtracted how much? Now, do I know exactly what P minus 124 is? Like, can I simplify that?
Yeah. No,
You can
no.
put P equal P minus
I could put that, right? And notice what's 124 minus 124? 0.
They don't cancel out.
Now it cancels over here, creating a
New expression. Zero.
0.
Yeah.
Okay? What was the next step we always took? Divided by
9.
9.
So it's P minus
So then we get
P.
P minus 124 divided by 9
And it's
is equal to
M.
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 Does that look familiar?
Yeah.
Where have we seen that before?
That one.
2
M
inches
equals
above
L
it.
minus
2 inches above it, right? It's flipped, and it's got a L instead of a P, but is that the same exact equation? Yes. Okay? So here's the thing, and this is what I want you to understand about this. This strategy of learning how to solve an equation with numbers can help you solve it when there's two variables. This right here is what we would mean by solving for m. Right? We originally had P is equal to 9m plus 124. We solved, that whole process we did over here was solving for m. So what does it mean that we solved for m?
You did equation.
We got an equation. By the way, are these equations at all similar?
Yeah.
How so? What are we going to call them?
But they in the script. No. Property of,
The properties of
equality.
equality, so those equations are
Equal.
equivalent, right? So are they similar? Heck yeah, they're not just similar, they are the
Equivalent.
same, they just look different. Okay, so we created an equivalent equation where what variable is on its own? M. When I say solve for M, what I mean is that I have an equivalent equation such that M is equal to something, right? When I ask you to solve for X, that means that X is equal to something. Some expression. And I want to point this out, I forgot to show the objectives today, but one of the objectives was that you need to know what it means to solve for a variable. That means this right here is a critical idea that you need to know inside and out. And I see some of us doing a great job of writing this down. But if I say solved for M, I mean that I have an equivalent equation such that M equals blank. Should I write it somewhere over here so it's a little bit easier to see?
Yeah.
To if that's the case, y'all, please speak up and say, hey, Mr. Kinney, I can't see that. And I'll do this for you, or any variable. Alright, so solve for M means that we create an equivalent equation such that M equals blank. Okay? And notice that works for any variable. Okay? Did any of you know that that's where we were going?
No.
Nope. But did we get there by using the work that you created through exploring a problem? Yes. This is real math. You don't have to memorize everything. You have to be willing to tackle a problem and to learn what comes out of that problem. That's how real math is done. That's how you really learn. It's by tackling a problem, and we look at how each person tackled it to build us up to, this is the way we want to tackle it. Okay? What I want us to do at this point, if you need to still continue writing, go for it. But what I want us to do at this point is to get a little bit more practice with this. So notice in number 3, it says tank B, which initially contained 80 liters of water, is being drained at a rate of 2.5 liters per minute. Notice this is on the back side where number 2 is. This is number 3. All right, so it's being drained at a rate of 2.5 liters per minute. How many liters of water remain in the tank after the following amounts of time? Right? So after 30 seconds have gone by, how much water is in that tank? After 7 minutes have gone by, how much water is in that tank? After T minutes, how much water is in that tank? So, do we understand what we're trying to do for number 3? Lana, what's your question?
I don't have a question.
Okay. Are you playing, or are you just like, I just don't really know?
I'll figure it out.
You can talk with your group and figure it out. And I will point that out. I love that mentality, and that's what we want to get to is it's okay to not know right away. What matters is that we work with our group to grow and learn. You each have a beautiful brain that's capable of phenomenal thinking. Use it to grow and to learn. Help each other out. All right. I'll be coming around. I'll be talking with you, seeing what questions you have and pushing ideas. I would like to try to finish this problem up in about 15 minutes. Maybe 20 at the most. So let's see. Oh, by the way, if you finish 3, move on to 4. And you can use numbers 1 and 2 to help you. That might be a good hint, right? So, let's get to work. Straight to sleep. Come on, Alicia, we gotta learn something. Gotta practice something. I'm done.